Hello?
Marty! You're awake! Good!
Doc! Emmett, where are you?
I'm down at the expo. I snuck out early to avoid my pop. If he knew I was about to make a publicly scientific spectacle of myself, he'd hit the roof.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Back to the Future. We did on the last episode. And this episode is a little quirky because for some reason it's... When I first played through, I saved it after like an hour or so. And then I went back to like, oh, maybe I'll finish it now. And it didn't work. It didn't start. Like, you clicked load and it just froze. So, hopefully this is gonna work better now.
Well, stay put. I'm on my way.
Great! But first I need you to perform an important mission.
Right.
On the table next to my law books, there's a device plugged into the wall.
Presumably the one that glows.
I think I see it.
Is it glowing?
Yes.
Yeah. Is that good?
Good? It's fantastic! Glowing means my static accumulator is charged up and ready for action.
Awesome.
Bring it down to the high school and we'll... Damn!
What?
It's Edna!
But... Okay, Emmett. One static accumulator coming up.
Whatever that does. I mean, it had a nice blue glow to it, so... Hey!
Jeez, Doc. Watch out. You almost ran me over.
Sorry about that, Martin. This vehicle is sometimes difficult to control.
Yeah. Hey, are you okay? After that argument about Emmett last night...
I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
Something's off. Did you fix the time circuits?
So, how are the time circuits?
Still broken. I've got a few ideas, but I'm occupied with other problems today.
How so?
So is that what I'm destined to build for the expo?
I think.
Yeah, it's a static accumulator. Emmett spent all night building it. Turned out he didn't really need to see Frankenstein after all. He just needed a little push. And some lightning.
Fascinating. I also had an epiphany last night.
Oh dear.
Doc?
I realized that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable.
Doc!
It was science.
But that means everything to you.
You can't give up science.
Yes.
You love science.
Yes.
Correction. My younger self loves science. But if Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo, his dreams of being a scientist will dim just enough for Edna to step back into his life and steer him down another path.
We've been through this before.
Another path? What other path?
I don't know. Architecture, automobile repair, taxidermy. Maybe I'll even pursue a life in law like my father always wanted. As long as Emmett steers clear of science, Edna and I will be free to be happy together.
I mean, in a way, he actually has a point with science being bad, just because without science we wouldn't be here.
You can't want Emmett back with Edna.
But then again,
she used you to turn
again?
Hill Valley into a police state.
She used my science to turn Hill Valley into a police state. But if I don't become a scientist, she'll never get the chance to vent her crazier ambitions.
Doc, I'm begging you. You haven't thought this through.
Haven't I? I guess we'll both find out. One thing's for sure, Emmett Brown's life will be a whole lot less complicated without a time machine in it.
No. Ah! What the hell?
And he ran. Of course he did.
Where'd it go?
Over here somewhere. There it is. Up.
Oh, come on.
Catch it. Oh. I got it this time. I got you where I want you.
I can't reach it.
No, but we need to do this first. Wait for it.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Oh dear. That's gonna suck. Just a little bit, you know. I mean, he did crash into a tent after all, but still. It was a crash. Cue ball!
The future is coming today. There's a shiny new tomorrow on the way.
rhythmical he is now.
It's a mystic, futuristic wonderland. Just around the bend, my friend, you'll see a dream or two. If you care to dream and dare to dream, your dreams can all come true. There's a world of wondrous wonder on display, because the future is coming today.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Not bad, eh?
No.
Not bad at all, but I thought you fired her. I found a loophole. What kind of loophole?
Just a loophole. You're not the only one who's allowed to have secrets, you know.
All right.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Say, don't you have to get that whatchamacallit to Emmett Brown's booth?
Yes, I do.
Oh, yeah, right.
Because the future is coming. It's almost here now. The future is coming. It's getting clear now. The future is coming today.
You can see where we need to bring the thing, right? It's not rocket science. I mean, yeah, that was me trying to make it funny, but you know how me and funny goes. We don't see eye to eye.
Petition waiver.
Oops.
Hello, Crockett.
What are you doing?
What's going on here?
Well, Miss Strickland here seems to think,
You should step aside and let the officer do his duty. Now.
Wait a minute, that's Emmett's levitator up there.
Oh, don't be so modest. I'd say you deserve at least half the credit. It was you who tricked poor Emmett into breaking up with me.
Well,
it
yeah.
was you who manipulated him into dropping my project in favor of this clear hazard
Well,
to public safety.
Yeah. I simply got him back on track.
It was my plan to get him back to inventing what he should be inventing. What's your point?
Oh, I think you know exactly what my point is. Emmett's invention isn't going to work, is it? At least not the way poor Emmett thinks it is.
how do you know this?
I had a very interesting chat with Carl Sagan last night. I found out who Sonny Crockett really is, and where he comes from.
Oh,
Is there something
dear.
you want to tell me, Sonny?
No.
Why don't you call him by his real name?
Oh, no.
Yakov Smirnov.
Thanks a lot, Doc.
An anarchist! A foreign agitator bent on sowing chaos and destruction in the Hill Valley Expo!
Annie, you don't believe any of this bullshit, do you?
Whoa,
Sorry,
cursing.
Yakov, but I really don't have a choice.
Very good. And now, arrest this subversive.
On what grounds?
Come here. Look, here's the thing. I happen to believe this dame's got a screw loose.
Yes.
She's been getting some clout in town ever
see.
since that business with Kid Tannen.
But Emmett's gotta fly that electrokinetic levitator at this demo. His whole future depends on it.
And my future depends on making sure he doesn't. The chief reads her column religiously. Well, if I don't do what she says, she's gonna start a campaign to have certain tainted officers removed from the force.
Isn't there anything I can do?
Not unless you've got some dirt on Edna. Something that'll discredit her in the eyes of the law. Well,
I'll dig something up.
I
you
got
do
something.
that. In the meantime, you and young Mr. Brown better... where is he anyway?
Wait, you haven't seen him?
Emmett? Has this foreign radical done something to my Emmett?
It's not your
Maybe
Emmett.
you should find him.
You're letting him go? This radical subversive? Just like that?
Okay, so I gotta find Emmett
Indeed.
and do something about Edna.
Can I play now? Thank you. There's one thing that actually got on my nerves when playing these types of games like this, The Walking Dead. Like, shut the fuck up and let me play, please. That's why I usually play FPS games. That's because they don't stop you every like 5 minutes. Like, here, have a 20-minute long talk session. Like, how about no? I don't want to. Hey.
Hi, Trixie.
That's techni to you, kiddo.
Well, sure,
Right.
fair.
Congratulations on getting the old job back.
Thanks. Justice triumphs in the end, you know? Now what can I do you for?
Hold on, I have a thing on my hand. I don't know why I have a thing on my hand though. Anyway. Tell me about the attractions.
So, which exhibits do you recommend?
The most popular attractions are the Glass House, the Future Furnishings, and of course, Enlightenment Under the Sea. You know who that is under the diving helmet? That's Jacques Duteau himself.
Who?
Of course, you need to get tickets if you want to see the main attractions.
How do I get the tickets?
How much are tickets?
Aw, put your money away. Here. You're
Whoa,
kinda
that's
like
a large
family
roll.
now, you know?
Thank you.
Thanks.
Now then, we need to leave. Goodbye.
Thanks.
Happy to help.
Okay, let's go over here. Picture radio.
Are you ready for a picture radio? Wonder if that's anything like MTV.
No.
A potted plant? What's this got to do with law enforcement?
Let him demonstrate.
A potted plant? What's this got to do with law enforcement?
It's a bug.
No, a plant. But it's got a wire recorder hidden inside, see? If we could have got one of these into Tannen's speakeasy, and if he's the kind of guy who talks to plants, we could have busted him a lot earlier.
Really now?
Shh, he's approaching.
Shush. Go away.
Electro pacifier.
Amazing, isn't it? They say one day we'll be able to stun fleeing criminals by shocking them at a distance.
Does it work?
Nah, it's just a model.
Alright.
The amazing inebriomatic.
Well, from what the boys in the lab tell me, someday we'll be able to tell whether people have been drinking just by breathing into a machine like this. Try it out.
Rather not.
I don't think so.
It would explode.
Now, where were we?
That's actually quite funny. If you walk towards her, she stops talking. We need to find out what she knows.
Welcome to the phone booth of the future, made with Atlas glass. Atlas, unbreakable and soundproof. Our phone is hands-free, so you can enjoy a sandwich or a cigarette while chatting with friends in perfect privacy. Would you like to place a call?
Yes, I'd like to talk to...
Unfortunately, this phone booth only accepts incoming calls.
Really now. Keep that in mind. Okay. Let's see where we can go now. No. We can't go up there since they've blocked it off with pretty little things that we couldn't jump over because our legs are made of paper mache. We need to go in,
Welcome to the world of tomorrow, where a man's home is truly his castle. Here, gratification is just always a push of a button away.
Yay!
A fully equipped home entertainment center.
Indeed.
So, where's the ColecoVision?
That's not. Potted plant, we need this.
This plant doesn't belong here. There's nothing futuristic about it.
So I'll just hang on to it, shall we? Okay. Here's an important bit. Remember this?
In the house of the future, fresh fruit baskets will be replenished daily by fleets of fruit-bearing helicopters.
It's wax.
How does the translate to PTUI? Whatever. Let's continue on the little guided tour here. Beep.
In the house of the future, phone conversations will be completed in the privacy of the personal phone helmet.
Hey!
Please recite the phone number you wish to dial, or say hang up to terminate your phone helmet experience.
Okay. Yes, there's your hint. However, we can't do that yet.
Hang up.
Conversation terminated.
Yay.
Greetings again, mortals! This is Tiffany, Muse of Progress. Hoping you're all having a swell time taking in all the exhibits. Don't forget, you can purchase tickets to our main attractions right here at the information booth.
Oh dear. Let's see. Yes. Oh, I got it. I kind of remember now. Oh, you can't walk any faster. Oh. You remember we pick up a plastic plant? We need this plant. However, we cannot pick this up and walk away with it because the cop will see it. However, Ah,
What?
yeah, what he said. I'm not admiring your things. Jerk. Now. Remember what he said, this records people's conversations.
Okay, call me a snoop.
You're a snoop. There. Now. Remember that thing about you can call the phone booth, right? Yeah, we're going back in here. Yep. Luckily we have a ton of tickets to use.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow, where a man's home is truly his castle. Here,
Yeah, we've heard this before.
In the house of the future, phone conversations will be complete.
Yeah, we've heard.
Please recite the phone number you wish to dial. Experience.
Phone booth of tomorrow, of the future, please.
Klondike 4253.
Hill Valley Expo, where the future is coming today. This is Techni News of Progress. To whom am I speaking?
Now, we need to say Carl Sagan.
This is Carl Sagan.
Ooh, the mysterious Mr. Sagan. What do you want?
And can I talk to Edna, please?
Can you put Edna Strickland on the phone for me?
Sure thing, Mr. Sagan. Hey, Strickland! Somebody actually wants to talk to you.
Mr. Sagan, I didn't expect to hear from you again till after the expo.
You didn't?
Yes, wasn't that part of our plan?
Yes, our plan. About that plan. I'm a little unclear on the details of our plan.
Unclear, but it's your plan.
I mean, I'm worried that you're a little unclear on the details.
What details? All I'm supposed to do is use my poll with Detective Parker to get Emmett's demonstration canceled while you keep Emmett distracted. You are keeping him distracted, aren't you?
Oh, yes, he's a very distractible young man.
Oh, that's what I keep telling everyone.
Plans have changed.
There's been a change of plan.
What?
Yes, I've changed my mind. I think we should let Emmett go through with his demonstration.
But you told me it could be dangerous and that Yakov Smirnov was a foreign agitator, that the only way I could get Emmett back would be to scoop him up after his dreams were shattered and so on and so forth.
I said a lot of things, but I was a little crazy at the time. The important thing is, now I think you should let Emmett go ahead with his little demonstration.
Oh, I get it.
What?
It's Comrade Smirnov, isn't it? He's gotten to you.
No! I really want Emmett to go ahead with his demo.
Don't worry, Carl. You can count on me.
I was afraid you'd say that. Let Emmett go through with his flight.
Edna, listen to me. You have to let Emmett go through with his demonstration.
Smirnov's listening, isn't he?
Oh, listen.
Listen, Smirnov. I don't know what you're holding over Mr. Sagan, but there's no way I'm ever letting that contraption you've talked my Emmett into building get off the ground.
Where's Emmett?
I seem to have momentarily lost track of Emmett. Do you have any idea where I might find him?
You lost him? You were supposed to keep him distracted.
Oh, I have been. He's just wandered off.
Well, go look for him. I've got my hands full with Parker.
For some reason, people don't know how to do subtitles proper.
Why are you saying all those terrible things about Emmett's friend?
Young Comrade Smirnov, you were the one who told me about his vile deeds.
Fair enough, then.
Regarding,
this is what we came for.
What?
You know what?
The little matter we were whispering about yesterday.
Oh, that?